I told Tinubu that old people should leave politics, but he didn't agree. El-Rufai. Can you imagine? So El-Rufai is calling on Tinubu to quit politics because of his age, because he's old. All right? We understand where El-Rufai is coming from because there's no smoke without fire. There's something El-Rufai is driving at, and we'll get to know as things gradually unfold. Let's see what he has to say more on this. Kaduna State Governor Nasir El-Rufai has said that the All Progressive Congress presidential candidate Asiwaju Bola Tinubu disagreed with his opinion about old people. El-Rufai, who spoke in Hausa, opined that old people should thank God for their years and leave politics because they are getting weaker. He said, when you get old, you give thanks to God and leave politics for others because you are getting weaker. That is how I see it, but others didn't agree. Even Asiwaju didn't agree. We even discussed it 2 days ago, but he refused. Meanwhile, an interview on Channels TV Politics today described the APC presidential candidate as an old warhorse who would win the 2023 presidency. He also wrote off the presidential ambition of Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi, saying the 2023 presidency is two-horse race between People Democratic Party presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar and Tinubu of All Progressive Congress. Can you imagine? So right now, El-Rufai of Kaduna State is using style to tell Tinubu now that he should quit politics because he's old. Is it true? All right. Yeah, we agree. In as much as Tinubu is old, because the age is telling on him already, it's showing on him. All right. In everything he's doing, he's weak. He can't move. He can't stand for a long time. He can't take stress. His mental capacity is failing, and a lot of things are happening to him. It's actually the best time he should go home and rest, and then be a kingmaker, be an elder statesman. All right. And at that point, I think he will even have more glory. A lot of people are also saying it that even this presidential race he put himself is too much of a stress. First, he can't take the stress of campaign. What about taking the stress of being a president if he eventually gets into the office? All right. So it would have been better if he had promoted somebody like Fashola or Tinubu, or the current vice president, all right, to become the president. And if that had happened, it would have been better for him, all right? But he refused to allow the current vice president to go. He refused to allow Fashola to go. He wants to be there. And that is why he came up with his slogan, Emilio Con. That means it's his turn. At that age, it's his turn. What is he going to do? The only thing he's going to do there is just to put his name, all right, in Nigerian register as the former president of Nigeria. That is all. I don't see anything he's going there to do at this age. He doesn't even have the mental capacity. He doesn't have the strength. His age is not on his side, even though he's saying he's 70 or 71. I don't understand what he's saying. But when he comes out, you know that this man is feeble, is weak, and is tired. Coupled with all other baggages that he has in his head to offload, that he has not been able to offload. All right? So, ordinarily, this should be a good advice on a fair note, without any political undertone. On a fair, honest note, this El-Rufai suggestion, under ideal condition, is correct, that Tinubu should go and rest as an old man. All right? But on the other side, El-Rufai is a suspect, a very big suspect, because the truth is that they have a northern agenda. Even in that APC, they are not. I'm sure they are not going to vote Tinubu. They don't want to vote him. It's just unfortunate that Tinubu was on their nerves, and then they didn't have anything they could do but to support him to get it. But like I said earlier, they don't have intention of voting Tinubu. What they want to do on the last day is they will rally around Atiku, and then at the end of the day, Tinubu will lose, and APC will tell Tinubu, well, we have helped you, we have supported you as our candidate, right from primaries up to now. Unfortunately, Nigerians have voted, have used their voting power to choose whoever they want to choose. That is the story they're going to tell Tinubu at the end of the day. They don't want to tell him it's not your turn, we are not going to give you, so it will not cause more confusion and more disagreement and more fight in the party, and which might spread into the rest part of Nigeria, actually. But what they're going to do is that they will frustrate him at the poll. I'm sure because after Atiku had his town hall meeting in Arewa House in Kaduna, where he said that the Northerners should not vote for a Yoruba president and they should not vote for Igbo president, they should vote for him as a Northerner. That exactly is the revelation of the Northern agenda and the Fulani agenda. There's no way Atiku would not have had meeting with this El-Rufai and all the Northern oligarchs to ensure that they enthrone him as a Northern president, because they have always seen the presidency as the birthright of the Northerners and no other tribe in Nigeria should be president. And that's exactly the anger of Wike in the South, that he will not support anybody who sees himself as the best for presidency, who does not see any other ethnic group or any other tribe in Nigeria as fit or relevant for the presidency. And that is exactly the position of El-Rufai and Atiku. They can't deny that fact, that they are not promoting the Northern agenda of ensuring that another Fulani man continues from or takes over from Muhammadu Buhari. All right. So that statement that Atiku made at Arewa House in the north was exactly what they concluded as Northerners and as Fulanis. All right. And that is why they don't have any apology to that effect. Even up till now, Atiku has not come out to clarify the air, to clear the air on what he meant by that statement, because he has made it and it has revealed a secret about the Fulani agenda and about the jihadist agenda for Nigeria. So this one now that El-Rufai is telling Tinubu to go home and rest as an old man with style is a way of telling him off. It's a way of letting him know on time that the Northerners are not going to vote him. In case they don't vote him, he should not blame anybody. He had told him that he's old and he needs to go and rest. So El-Rufai is tactically laying a foundation for what is going to transpire in the future, for what is going to happen at the election time or just after the election time. When the issue will come up, he will tell Asiwaju, but I told you, you are old, go and rest. Old people are supposed to be thanking God for their life and should be resting, but you refuse. Meanwhile, the hidden agenda here is to tell Tinubu off so that the fight will be between PDP, Atiku, and Labour Party, Peter Obi. Now, even here, El-Rufai is ruling out the Labour Party from this race, saying that it's a two-horse race, which is between PDP and APC. So by the time he succeeds in telling Tinubu off, then it will remain only PDP, which is Atiku. What the Hausas want to do is they're going to line up behind Atiku, irrespective of the political party he belongs. Everybody will line up behind Atiku as their own. That is what they want to do. And even the Kwankwaso of NNPP that is also shouting he wants to be president from Kano State. So at the dying minute, the rumor has come, the allegation has come that at the dying minute, he is going to drop and then line up behind Atiku, because he's already receiving pressure from the north to drop his presidential ambition and line up with his supporters behind Atiku. And that's what they're going to do. So now, El-Rufai is gradually letting the cat out of the bag for people to know that they're not interested in Igbo president or a Yoruba president. It's going to be their own person that they will vote for. The same thing that happened in PDP that is making Wike angry today. That after aligning with Tambuwa, signed, sealed, stamped, and delivered, and agreed that when they get there, Tambuwa will support him to win, because presidency must come to the south this time around. Tambuwa went to the PDP National Convention during the primaries and they stabbed at Wike from behind. And then what did he do? He sabotaged Wike and had to step down for Atiku, and that was how Atiku got to win the presidential ticket of PDP. And that is one of the things that is getting Wike angry today. The Northerners are not to be trusted. They already have a plan for themselves so that they will continue ruling Nigeria. They are not happy that an Igbo man or an Hausa man, a Yoruba man or a South person is becoming the president. They don't want to see that. They believe that ruling Nigeria is their birthright, and they keep scheming to keep that happening. Oh, wow. So that is what El-Rufai is saying. Somebody is saying here, Labour Party is a shocker party. Yeah, so the El-Rufai might be saying that Labour Party is not relevant, but when the time comes, you go, no. So why you not tell Buhari to resign? Because he don't old to rule Nigeria. Yes, Buhari is too old. From the first day he entered, he was obvious that he was old and incapacitated to lead Nigeria. Why you not tell him to resign? Why you say now Tinubu is tell to make him resign? All right. Somebody say you are right, but Buhari is even stronger than Tinubu. I stand to be corrected. All of them are old people and they don't have power. So all of them are old people and they don't have power to rule Nigeria again. I don't trust El-Rufai's suggestion. That is my own. There are several comments here, but the truth is that Tinubu is old. But again, what is the underlying political agenda for El-Rufai to bring that suggestion? It's all because they know they're not going to vote for an Igbo man or Yoruba man. But again, it's going to be a shocker for them because with Obi-Dati combination, the vote in the north will be struggled, and then they will know how far. All right. So thank you for listening. That is what El-Rufai is telling Asiwaju Tinubu to quit politics because he's old. Let's have a comment and let's share your ideas as well.